I'm here, John Zilly. I'm a co-founder of Vimazi running shoes, and we make shoes based on the pace you run. From the Z20, which is 4:30 to 5:30 per mile, to the Z80, which is 12 to 15 minutes per mile. We've got a couple of trail shoes and a walking shoe. Okay, why do you want a shoe that's tuned to the pace you run? What you want that for is so you can get the best cushioning and propulsion efficiency possible. What we do is adjust the density of the midsole foam so that it responds to the forces you create at your pace. This is the women's Z60. It's tuned for 8:30 to 10:30 per mile. And if you're running that fast, the midsole's been tuned so that it responds to those exact forces. Also, critically, the forefoot is tuned differently than the midfoot and heel because the propulsion force you create at that pace and at every pace is different than the impact force. Propulsion force is actually greater, so it's a little bit firmer in the forefoot, a little bit softer in the heel and midfoot. What that gives you as a runner at that pace is optimized cushioning on impact and max efficiency when you push off. Okay, why do you need to do that? That's because the forces change really dramatically between 5-6 minutes per mile and 8, 10, 12, 15 minutes per mile. And they change so much that foam can't respond correctly to that whole range of paces. So we narrow the zones down so that it's going to work exactly right for you. And then, as I said, the forefoot and heel are tuned separately because those forces are different as well. So the only way to get the shoe to respond to the exact forces you create at your pace is to tune them by pace zone. So this is as I said, the women's Z60. This is the men's Z50. It's tuned for 7:15 to 8:45 minutes per mile. Our fastest shoe, or shoe for the fastest runner, Z20, it's tuned 4:30 to 5:30 per mile. And then the Z80 is 12 to 15 minutes per mile. These are the men's 10 right here. We also have two trail shoes, as I said. We've got a lot more grip on the outsole, a lot more rubber. Also tuned for the pace you run. The pace zones are slightly wider because there's more variance in the paces you run out on the trail. Got a little more protection in the toe and some more stability in the heel, but these are all neutral shoes. We've got a walking shoe. This is a men's 10 in our Z90, which is tuned for walking pace. So because even when you're walking, you want the most efficient push off, and you want the best cushioning that you can get. It's healthier, and you get better performance, whether you're walking or whether you're running 5 minutes per mile. Everybody wants that. So that's the idea here. Based in science, we've done the studies. We've got the physics down, so we know exactly what the durometer of the midsole should be in forefoot and heel for every pace. The Z20 to the Z70 are available in the next few weeks. These are coming out in April. These are available beginning of March. The Z80, the trail shoes, and the Z90 are coming out later in 2023, probably end of the summer, fall sometime.